Hello YouTube. So today has been feeling really gloomy, so I'd really love to make chicken and rice for dinner. Um, Stay tuned as I make chicken and rice from scratch. So I'm going to collect some of the ingredients that I can get from the farm. I have chilies in the farm. I also have kales, and I don't have spices, so I'm going to make do with whatever I'll get in the kitchen. Let me check it out. What I have in the kitchen. Just a moment. I don't have much remaining. Don't know if citric acid is good for chicken. Oh, it is. I'll also put food color in my rice. Oh, and some chilies remained here, but I'll go to the farm and see if I'll get more red ones. Let me arrange them for you guys to see. This is everything that I have right now. Okay, so here I have pilau masala, which I'm going to use on the chicken itself. Yeah, it tastes really nice. It's used in preparing traditional pilau, chicken biryani, coconut rice, and other rice dishes. So I'll put it in my chicken. I'll also put curry powder. It's really nice. You use it on vegetable or meat. And then I'll also use cucumber and soy sauce. It's really nice too. I'll put it on my chicken. And then I'll also add, I think, 2 Royco cubes. I won't use 3. I'll use 2. And then there's chili, but I'll get some fresh ones from the farm. These ones are fresh, but I like red ones. I'll also use citric acid when boiling the chicken so that the meat becomes tender. Yeah. And then I'll add this food color into the rice to give it color. And then I'll also use salt and cooking oil. That's just it. So for the rice, I'll use the cooker, the one behind me, to cook. And then for the chicken, I'm going to show you what method I'm going to use. I'm going to use the 3-stone methods. The 3-stone method, where you put 3 stones and then put the fire at the center and then you use it to cook. I'm going to show you practically. So right now I've lit up a fire to boil the water for removing the feathers, and then I'll cook the rice later. After the chicken is cooked, I'll boil it first and then come and use these ingredients to cook. So stay tuned so that you can see step by step of how I'll do this. So these are the hens and the cocktails. They're being called over. Tutazishikaje? And finally, I have the hen that I want to slaughter. Okay. So guys, here's the fire where I'm boiling. It's actually boiling, in fact. So I'm going to cook the chicken here so that it cooks really fast. I think the water is already boiled, if I'm not wrong, the one for removing the feathers. This is a faster method, really. The heat is more and it's faster to cook this way. So guys, I'm in the farm. I'm going to take some kales. Just a few for 1 meal, since I want my kales fresh. I'll go for those, the big ones. It's a bit hard to record myself as I check some kales, but we'll make do. This is a bed for some vegetables we call mchicha. Some are big, we replanted some. I think these are enough, just a handful. So I've come to the farm. I'm looking for some chilies, some fresh chilies. Here they are. There are no red ones. I think I'll use these green ones then. These ones look bigger. Yeah, since I already have the others, it's fine. The goats are on the other farm eating. There's a mango tree here with lots of mangoes. Anyway, so guys, these are my final ingredients. Just throw it here. And the chicken and the rice now. So I've washed my kales. I'm going to chop them. You wash them really nicely before chopping them up to remove any parasites or pests. Yeah. I'm just going to put them together like this so that they fit in my hand. Roll them up and then chop them. Like that. So I'm thinking that maybe I should add some cabbage and mix it with the kales. So let me finish chopping first so that I know if I still want cabbages, because that's another whole task. It's getting all over the place. So I have some cabbage here. I wanna do the necessary with it. This part can be used to feed chicken. Hence, I want chicken. I'll mix it with the kales because I'm going to steam the kales. I've decided why not steam both together to add some color and flavor. And vitamins. So I've cut the cabbages and I'm going to cut the onions into small pieces. chicken is being operated on. I'll get everything else ready. Puss, stay where you are. So the onions are done. Next, I'm going to chop the tomatoes. First. By the way, so I'm done with the onions and the tomatoes. Next is the chilies. Then I go boil the chicken. So guys, I'm done chopping. Under is the sukuma wiki. This is tomatoes and chili. This is onions. Now I'm going to boil the chicken. Let me put some salt in the boiling water. Let me show you. My cats are so hungry and they've smelled chicken. So I want to open up this so I can show you how it looks so far. I liked it because it's super fast. So now we're going to open it up. Sorry. It's so hot. How will I open this? Yeah, so there's the compression. And then I'm going to, I put salt. I already added salt in here, but I didn't put any, what do you call it? Cooking oil. So this is how it looks inside. Yeah, it's boiling really nicely. This is just one chicken. I want it to boil well before I can go and chop it up to pieces. I want it to be able to be so fine that it can be pulled out from the bones. Yeah. So now I want to cook the rice first because the chicken is already boiling and it's only a matter of minutes before it will be ready. I'm going to put the rice. I do it like this just to see if there's any char. I can remove it, but the rice is generally very clean. So you can find a stone sometimes, but it's there. So guys, the rice is clean. Now I'm going to add the cups of water needed before I start cooking, because I want the rice to cook as the water boils, the rice will boil too. I'm also going to add the food color, salt, and cooking oil. So guys, the end result. I've already put on the fire on minimum, not minimum, medium heat for now. It has food color, masala, cooking oil, and salt. So I'm going to also heat the kales, the vegetables up. I'll add salt and cooking oil to cook it, and then meanwhile I'll also prepare some potatoes just to go with the dish. I'll cook the potatoes with the chicken. So I'll put the lighter on, mix in the cooking oil and the salt. So this one is starting to cook. I'm going to cover this one up to cook slowly. I'll reduce the heat to minimum so that it doesn't cook the vegetables too fast. As for the potatoes, I'm going to unskin them real quick. I think by now the chicken is ready, so I want to go and get it. But before I start cooking the chicken, the potatoes have to be peeled and ready to go. So I'm multitasking all these things. I'm also timing the vegetables so that they don't overcook. Yeah, just for big potatoes are enough for what I want to do, because I'm cooking for. So I've reduced the heat for the rice to minimum, and covered it up so that it can cook on steam. And the vegetables are ready. They don't need to be cooked anymore than they are. So I'll let it steam up just for a few more minutes or seconds. But it's good to go. If you don't want very smooth vegetables, then this is fine texture. It just took less than 5 minutes. So guys, as the rice cooks, it's almost dry nicely. I'm cooking the onions, and let me cut this out. I want to chop up the chicken because I've already taken it out. I can make it so that I can't do that. I want to chop up the chicken. See how it cooks. In fact, I'll leave this part for the cuts. Yeah, not like this one is just dividing itself. It's easier to chop them up. Into tiny pieces. I'm done chopping up the chicken. I added the potatoes to the stew so that they can start cooking ahead of time while I chopped down the chicken. What? Chopped down the chicken. This is some chicken stew from the water that I used to boil. This is leftover pieces for my animals. There's some more cooking, so let me add I'm gonna add the meat. Sorry guys, I had to change the pot so that I can keep all these things inside. The cooking pot was too small. Too small, let me show you. I haven't added the spices yet. So I'm going to mix all this into a bowl and then pour them there, except for the citric acid. So I've mixed up everything into a bowl. Now, let me set this camera of mine and then take my bowl. First of all, I'll add this to the food, to the broth. And then I'll add my cucumber soy sauce to this one. And then I'll add some water to the spices. Mix really well. I'll mix it really well. Then add it to the food. My cats feel like they could die if they don't taste this food. It smells so good, guys. I almost forgot one essential ingredient, which is salt. So I've mixed everything up and then added salt to taste. So I'm going to cover it up. Real nice. Like that. This one is already ready. And my pills are already ready. They're all hot. So guys, as I let all that cook, I'm going to clean up the utensils that I've used. Yeah, and then everything will be ready for eating, for serving. Stay tuned, I'll show you when it's done, how it looks. Yeah, I'll serve it over there. So guys, this is the end result. Looks really nice. And some masala rice together with some steamed cabbage and kales. Yeah. Puss. Get out. Let's go. My cats can't stand that scent. So I'm done cooking, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video to this point. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. The goal is to get to 500 subscribers or more by 31st December of 2024. So kindly subscribe, like my videos and share with your friends and family. You guys can learn some recipes from me on how to cook quickly, very fast methods, and your food is ready. So I've taken, I think, 1 hour only to cook all this food using the method that I've used. And that's because it's really convenient. Yeah, and it's made possible because it's a rural life way of cooking. Yeah, especially the stone method. It's very fast. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Lots of love. Have a great time.